I want to hear more about your family.
Yeah. I've kind of like touched a little bit on my family with you, but if you do come to Iowa, my mom, she's very sweet.
Yeah.
She'll go above and beyond. I'm pretty sure she's already started baking cookies.
She?
Yeah, her chocolate chip cookies are really good.
Ooh,
I don't know if you'd like them, but they're really good.
Chip.
My dad will not be there, and that's okay. My parents got a divorce when I was in 7th grade, and
It had been like 10 years, right, since you had spoken to your dad.
Shortly after I won Miss Iowa, he reached out to me, and we tried to have a relationship again, and there were just a lot of red flags, so we didn't.
Like what kind of red flags are you referring to?
I asked him questions as to why he did certain stuff and why he left, and he really couldn't give me answers to it. He just said, well, God told me to do this, God told me to do that, and like, that's such a coward excuse. You can't say that. So it was like easier not to have a relationship with him at the time. But I always wanted one. So then about a year ago, when I was in Chile, I was going through a really hard time. And then 2 weeks later, I got home and I got a text from my dad. Hadn't heard from him in years. And to me, the timing of that was like a sign. So I went and saw him. My sisters didn't want to go. And we had a really good conversation, and we've been in communication since, but the issue is my mom doesn't know.
Mom doesn't know that you guys have
Only my sisters know. And the reason for that is I want to make my own decision about the relationship I want to have before I involve family or tell them. And I don't want outside influences to like dictate like my relationship with him. And that's why she doesn't know. And I wanted to tell her before coming here, but it just wasn't the right time. I don't think my dad will get brought up, but I don't want you to walk in and like wonder like what's going on or like why things aren't being said or why people aren't there if it gets to that point, you know?
I totally get it.
Does this make sense?
It does, and I want you to know, like, I can't put myself like in your shoes, and I don't understand. I don't understand, obviously, what that was like. But I do think it's so beautiful that you are willing to, give your dad a second chance and pursue a relationship with him and see where that can go. And that's inspiring to me to see that. And it's still amazing to see, even though you necessarily haven't had that model with your parents, it's so obvious to me that you still know what you want and are so sure about that. And you haven't had this view of love tainted in any way. And I love that I can see that so clearly with you.
I have always told myself I never want to settle. And I could be married right now and have settled and like been happy, but I want to be like in love and have qualities in somebody that I haven't found in anybody I've dated.
I totally get that, yeah.
I think I've like learned a lot of like what I don't want. Like I don't want to feel like I'm second best. I want to feel appreciated. I want to feel like I'm an equal. I want to be able to be vulnerable with somebody. And there's a lot of qualities in you that I've been wanting in somebody and I haven't found. And you are really special to me and you mean a lot to me. And I would not be here if I didn't see you in my future. And like, that's what scares me.
I don't want you to be scared though.
I know.
I don't. I have been very vocal with you about how I felt.
I know.
And I really appreciate our relationship just because it is so our own and it is so not the standard relationship and it's unique. And, we're doing this our way and I love that. I want you to feel that validation. It feels good telling you that. And I definitely can see myself going home to meet your family and it gets me really excited.